I'm Robert Powell. I am a certified arborist with A+ Tree, and I run our production side of A+ Tree. I have for a while now. I learned to climb through A+ Tree. I was hired in the landscape division, and we have climbing seminars and training events every year. And I went to a training event, and I started going up the tree. And the owner of our company saw I was a natural in tree climbing, so he's like, "Hey, I want you to come over." And he transitioned me over. Got my certified arborist, got all my certifications, and from there on out, I fell in love with the trade, and every opportunity I get to learn how to do new things, make it more efficient, better, easier for us, I take advantage of it. I really go into it, and it's taken off from there. And I've got a background in sports, and I've got the right size for it, so I've got that combination that makes it a pretty good climber, and that's really helped me excel. That's the biggest thing to overcome is trusting your equipment, knowing when to use it, where to use it, and how to use it. It's so much easier. I could climb a rope pretty much effortlessly. I can go up 100 feet in a matter of minutes with little effort just from the use of ascenders. And that's just for climbing. And when it comes to rigging, multiple pulleys, mechanical advantage, different rigging systems. They have cranks that you can use to pull branches up. We really get an opportunity to work smarter instead of harder. And that's the biggest thing. That's what I think attracts most of the better tree workers in our industry, is being able to use your mind over your back. And then for the ground guys, having the access to skid steers, having the access to large 1800 chippers, to log loaders, to all this equipment that's, from before when we were just going up and throwing stuff in the back of a truck and cutting it up with a chainsaw. Now we have companies that are sharpening chain for us. So instead of having to sit there and file a chain, we're just swapping chains out. Like I said, we've got equipment, we got skid steers, we've got buckets on them where we can load our mulch right into the back of a truck. We have log loaders to load trailers with. We have grapples that rotate so we can feed our chippers easier. I mean, we're really taking out the back work. I mean, there's always going to be some sort of workout in the industry, but just utilizing all this equipment that's available to us that's our biggest accomplishment as an industry. Learn as much as you can. Become an arborist. Just things like becoming an arborist, getting your certifications. It's not going to make you a better climber, but it is going to make you a smarter climber. It is going to let you know what you need to do. Every tree is different. You need to know what you're going to do in each tree. If you don't know what you're going to do, you're going to be working harder than you need to. If you know what you do, you can do it. You can do it easily. Buy that equipment, invest that money. It's a lot cheaper to buy a piece of equipment to do the work for you than to hire 3 guys and get a workers' comp claim because you're overworking them. So there's knowledge is power in so much in this industry, and knowing what you're doing, researching this new equipment, coming to these trade shows, that's my advice to anyone. Learn, learn, learn.